it's Miss Beth from Essex Public Library, and welcome to Storytime at Home. Let's begin with our welcome song, The More We Get Together, using the signs that we've learned from American Sign Language, or ASL. That's the language that people who live in North America and can't hear or are hard of hearing use to communicate. Ready? The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. And how about our opposite rhyme, bread and butter? Clap, tap. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quiet as we can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. Hello! Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello! Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as nice as we can. Hello. Well, what in our world is Storytime going to be about today? I wonder who we could ask. What's that? Oh, that's a great idea. Brown Bear. The only problem is Brown Bear is still asleep. Hey, on the count of 3, will you help me call out, "Wake up, Brown Bear," and we'll see if we can get him to rise. 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Brown Bear. I see some movement. He's getting out from under the covers. Oh, he's now brushing his teeth and combing his fur. Oh, and now he's buttoning up his shirt. Oh, and tying his bow. And here he comes. Brown Bear Buddy, welcome to Storytime at Home. It's good to see you today. We have a question for you. What in our world is Storytime going to be about today? He brought something for me. Is it a clue? It's a clue. Oh, let me get it. Oh, is it right over here? Oh, let's see. What is this? What is this? Do you know what this is? It looks like an apron. It is an apron. What do we use aprons for? Oh, yeah, look, mine even has a little messy spot on it. I like to use an apron when I'm doing a craft so I don't get paint or anything like that. He says it's not about crafts. What else do we use aprons for? Baking. Are we going to be talking about baking things today? We are. Ooh, I love to bake. What type of things do you like to bake? Cakes, that's a lot of fun. What else? Muffins. Muffins are fun. Brownies, they're fun to bake. Oh, what's that? And even donuts? Oh my, you all are making me very hungry. Well, let's get started. Would you like to pretend to bake a cake with me today? What flavor would you like it to be? That sounds delicious. Well, let's get out what we need. First, we need a bowl. Do you have your bowl? And a spoon, because we're going to be mixing. And then we're going to need some flour and maybe some chocolate chips. Wouldn't that be fun to put some in? And we'll have a tin. That is what we'll pour the batter in, and we'll put it in the oven. You ready? Mix the batter, stir the batter, shake some flour in. Mix the batter, stir the batter, pour it in a tin. Sprinkle in some chocolate chips. Put it in to bake. Open up the oven, then look, we've made a cake. Let's make another one. Mix the batter, stir the batter, shake some flour in. Mix the batter, stir the batter, pour it in a tin. Sprinkle in some chocolate chips, then put it in to bake. Open up the oven, then look, we've made a cake. There's another type of cake we can make, a pat cake. And this is something that you can do with your little one on your lap by helping them clap. Or if you have a friend, you might be able to go, pat a cake, baker's man. Or if it's just you, like me, you can do it like this, pat a cake, Ready? Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it and pat it and mark it with a B and put it in the oven for baby and me. Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it and pat it and mark it with the B and put it in the oven for baby and me. And you can always mark it with the letter that your name starts with. With the word Beth, it starts with a B, so it works that way for me. But you might try a W or an R or whatever letter your name starts with. Well, I don't know if you know, but a new donut store opened up. Actually, 2 new donut stores opened up around the library recently, and that has made me hungry for a donut. Today's story is Dozens of Donuts, written by Carrie Finnison and illustrated by Brianne Farley. It's published by G.P. Putnam's Sons. In this story, we're going to meet Luann. It's right at the end of autumn or fall, right before winter starts. And you know what bears do in the winter? That's right, they hibernate or sleep for a long time. So Luann wants to get all of the good stuff in before she takes a long nap because she doesn't want to go to bed hungry. But some of her friends show up when they smell some good things cooking. So Luann is going to end up making dozens of donuts. Do you know how much a dozen is? It's 12. Let's see if we can find a dozen donuts on her pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Could you eat that many donuts? Do you think Luann could? Let's read and find out. Oh my, look at all of the different types of donuts on the front. What would you choose? It even tells you their name. Look, this one's called Monster or Glazed. And this one is called my favorite. It must be Luann's. There are those words again. Dozens of donuts. Early one morning, as autumn leaves scatter, Luann's busy stirring a big bowl of batter. She'll eat some sweet treats, then warm and well fed, she'll sleep away winter tucked tight in her bed. Who's this coming though? 1 dozen donuts hot from the pan, toasty and tasty, and all for ding dong. The doorbell rang. Can you do that with me? Ding dong. Let's see who it is. Woodrow, do you have enough for a neighbor to share? Sure, says Luann, and she pulls up a chair. 1 dozen donuts hot from the pan. Half are for Woodrow, the rest for ding dong. Can you say it with me? Ding dong. Who do you think it is? Clyde? Luann, feeling generous, offers her plateful. Donuts, my favorite, says Clyde. I'm so grateful. You're welcome. Dig in. I'll make more, says Luann. She measures and mixes as fast as she can. 1 dozen donuts hot from the pan, a few for her friends and the rest for ding dong. Oh no, who could it be now? Can you see who's out the window? Topsy, I smelled something good. Can I hang for a while? Luann says, come in, but she's lost her big smile. Delicious, says Topsy. She gulps down a swallow. Luann's heart feels warm, but her belly feels hollow. Is Luann getting any donuts? Oh, she's sharing them with all of her friends. My goodness. 1 dozen donuts hot from the pan, some for each friend and the rest for ding dong. Oh no, who is it now? Moufette? Moufette is so shy that she hides in a shrub. Luann heaves a sigh and says, come join the club. While her guests eat the donuts, Luann starts to worry. She cracks her last egg and pours milk in a hurry. Do you think she'll get some? Oh my goodness. The last dozen donuts, hot from the pan, a pair for each friend, means there's more for ding dong. Oh no, say it with me. Ding dong. Who can it be now? Oh my goodness. They each have a pair. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And the last 1, 2, 3, 4 were for Luann. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Chip and Chomp. It sounds like a party. They both scamper in. They fill up their cheeks. Now let winter begin. Woodrow pours cider. They all raise a toast, but Luann is fed up with her job as their host. She hasn't gotten any. She's ready to sleep through the snow, ice, and sleet, but winter is near and there's nothing to eat. Deep in her throat, there's a low, hungry grumble. It slowly grows louder. Her friends hear the rumble. One look at Luann and they dash for the door. After all, she's a bear and she's ready to roar. She's so hungry. She fusses, she flails, and then slowly grows still. Snowflakes drift down. All is quiet until ding dong. Peeking outside, Luann blinks in surprise. Her friends have come back and they've all brought supplies. We counted the donuts you made us. So many. And that's when we noticed you didn't get any. Oh my goodness. Looks like Woodrow has brought the milk and Clyde here has the flour. Topsy has the spatula. Oh, and Moufette and Chip and Chomp have a sign. What's that say? We're sorry, Luann. Oh my good. Topsy ties aprons. They prop Luann's feet. Chip measures. Chomp mixes. Moufette checks the heat. Dozens of donuts hot from the pan, stacked up in heaps, and they're all for Luann. How does she look like she feels? Yeah, I think so too. But her friends have made more than enough for one bear. She has plenty to eat, and she's happy to share. Donuts for everyone! Hurrah! I'm hungry. Well, I don't have any donuts to share with you to eat, but I do have some donuts that we could count. Will you count them with me? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 donuts. Down around the corner at the bakery shop, there were 6 little donuts with icing on top. Along came Kason all alone. He bought a... What color donut is this? Blue donut. And he ran on home. Down around the corner at the bakery shop, there were, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little donuts with icing on top. Along came Waverly all alone, and she bought a pink donut, and she ran on home. Down around the corner at the bakery shop, there were, ready to count them? 1, 2, 3, 4 little donuts with icing on top. Along came Anaya all alone, and she bought a, what color is this? Yellow donut, and she ran on home. Down around the corner at the bakery shop, there were, ready to count? 1, 2, 3 little donuts with icing on top. Along came Sonny all alone, and he bought a, what color? A red donut, and he ran on home. Down around the corner at the bakery shop, there were 1, 2 little donuts with icing on top. Along came Reed all alone, and he bought a, what color is this? Green donut, and he ran on home. down around the corner at the bakery shop, there was one little donut with icing on top. Along came Madeline all alone, and she bought a brown donut and she ran on home. I'm still hungry. Well, friends, I had a really good time today. I hope you did too. It's time for our goodbye song, Wave High, Wave Low. Are you ready? Wave high, wave low. Now it's time we've got to go. Wave your elbows, wave your toes, wave your tongue, blah, 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 and wave your nose. Wave your ears and wave your eyes. Wave both hands and say goodbye. Bye, friends. See you next time.